it's getting a little lighter out. We just stopped to get a tea at the Tim Hortons. So yeah, I am really tired right now. This is gonna be a super long day. I hope that I feel great at the end. But yeah, it's gonna be a great adventure to share today. All right, good morning. It is Sunday and we have decided to take on quite a big journey today. We are going to hike the road into Lake Ohara and complete the Alpine Circuit. Signs just behind me. We got up at 3:30 this morning. It was not easy and it's going to be a very long day. So I will take you guys along. It's a 11-kilometer walk on a gravel road before we even hit the trailhead. So I'll probably check in once, let you know how that's going. And it's a beautiful morning, pretty chilly, -1. And yeah, there's cars in the lot, but there's nobody out here. So I think they're mainly people camping. So we'll see what it's like when we get up there. I'm excited. All right, we are still walking along the road. We got mountains all around us. We're walking this way. So we've gone just 5.5 kilometers. This road, which is not accessible by vehicle, is 11 kilometers. So we had to hike this to get to the Lake Ohara Alpine Circuit trail. That's where our actual hike will begin. But this is really pretty coming in here and it's been really easy so far. Not challenging really at all. So a nice warm up really. It's cold this morning though. It's probably only about 2 degrees right now. So yeah, great way to spend the day so far. Sunshine today. Look at that. Ooh, look at those mountains. Okay, we have had breakfast. We're headed over the bridge and our hike is starting. And I'll let you guys know how it goes as we go along. Wee Waxy Gap is the first climb. All right, so it's been quite the little climb so far. We're not at the top of Wee Waxy Gap yet. We're looking up towards a waterfall that's coming down here. But when I turn around, get ready, boom! Look at that lake. And look at the glacier in the background. And like the views, they just surround you. It's pretty amazing. Incredible so far. I can feel that walk in now though. I didn't feel it when we got here, but I can feel it now. So just be aware, you can do it, but your legs will get tired. Sitting up on a big old rock with an amazing view. And my hubby is making his way across. He took a picture of me. There's so many cool spots you can get pictures here. I'm sure I will have no shortage today. Just like looking around, it's just crazy. That's where we're headed. Okay, so we're still making our way up Wee Waxy Gap. It's a grind, man. Oh, after that 12 kilometers in, my legs are burning for sure. You can see that other lake in the back. We're going to be going there. We're still going around up here. The trail is steep switchbacks and Lake Ohara right there. So pretty. And it's getting very hot. All right, we made it to the top of Wee Waxy Gap. It's about 500 meters or so. This is when you're looking off the backside. And it looks like there's lots of cool scrambling around here. I'm not sure where you're allowed to do it, if there's like restrictions, but you can see I'm gonna pan around and you're just like right in the middle of a valley of mountains. And now that's our next stop. Walk along that bridge, you can see tiny people down there. And that's Lake Ohara. So that's our next stop. And the weather's been really beautiful so far. The sun is shining. There's still a lot of snow up on the peaks here. There is some areas of avalanche risk. So we'll be mindful of that today, wherever we trek to. So we're gonna take another little mini break, refuel, and continue the journey. All right, we had a nice, relaxing little break and just sat here and enjoyed the views, which are just amazing. We're gonna head on over to Lake Ohara now. So if you look behind me, we're gonna walk along this ridge. There is a group kind of heading down there right now, so you can kind of see where they're going. That's where we're headed. So our next stop will be that beautiful lake back there. I'll stop and take a video if there's anything worthwhile seeing and showing you, but otherwise I'll see you at that lake. And it's just been a stunning hike so far. Highly recommend for the views alone. The hike up to the Wee Waxy Gap was effort, especially after hiking 11 kilometers in. So you do have to be prepared for a full day of exercise, but I love exercise. That's no problem for me. This is awesome. See you soon. This is really cool, refreshing. Beautiful. Just fill up your water bottle here. All right, so we have been relaxing on the rocks at Lake Ohara, and it is so incredibly beautiful here. So calm, there's no wind, and I'll just kind of pan around. There is like maybe 2 other very small groups, and this is a very vast space, so nobody's in anybody's face. It's awesome. You feel like you have this entire place to yourself. It's just so incredible. So I'm super happy that we decided to do this hike. It definitely required a little bit of extra work because there is no shuttle running in. We didn't have a campsite, so we decided to take the 11-kilometer road walk in, and we're gonna have to walk back. We have a little bit of a climb, but a 300-meter climb after we leave here, and then we'll take the loop back through to Lake Ohara, and then we'll take the road back to the car, and in the end it'll be about 33 kilometers. So that's a very long day hike, but we took lots of food, and this rest has been a long rest because this space is just so pretty. Like, I could stay here all day. Like, how could you not? This is just such an incredible space. It's God's country. Like, I can feel it. It's the energy here is wow. So this lake, the group that was hiking before us, they jumped into the lake. I'm not that brave. I got some really nice pictures, and we've just kind of been sun tanning on the rocks, which has been so super duper relaxing. And you just can walk right down to the lake. Now the only thing right by the lake is that there is a lot of bugs. So even with mass amounts of bug spray, they're definitely bothersome. So we didn't come right down. So now I'm almost right down by the bottom of the lake. It's so gorgeous. And pan back there. So that's Abbott's Pass. I want to do that one day. I need to get more experience mountaineering. So that's the kind of stuff I want to work towards. I could see in the next 3 years or so, maybe getting up to those skills, because I have a goal now. I want to become not become, I just want to be able to climb really insane, crazy mountains, because I love being in the mountains. It's amazing. All right, so we're just leaving Lake Owessa. We spent a ton of time. I definitely think if I came camping here, I would take an entire day just to come up to this lake and lay on these rocks and suntan and just take in the scenery. It has been absolutely fantastic, and took out one of my other little techie toys that I had for hiking and all my other crap, so you guys can get a good non-bumpy view of a little bit of what we're going through. There looks to be a little bit of a waterfall over here, so I'm just going to sidetrack for a second. Beautiful. And see snow down there, and I'll walk up this ledge. I'm going to need to put it away. Apparently we're coming to something that I will need to put this away. All right, we're back. We had to come down this little ledge thing over there, which was super fun. But look at this waterfall. Oh my God, it is so beautiful. I just can't handle it. So now I'm going across some snow. And Peter's taking off on me. The snow kind of bugs his eyes. He forgot his sunglasses again. That happened to us one other hike. It's really hard because the snow reflects a lot of light. So it can be rough on the eyes. Whew. It's a little slippery. Going across. You get that little pretty lake down there. The views are non-stop. This will be by far the most beautiful hike I have ever done. Physically, by the end, it will be the longest hike that I have ever done. And yeah, definitely an experience, you guys. I encourage you, if you want to get away for a day in the mountains, heck yeah, this is a great hike. Can you see how magical this place is? It's absolutely insane. Look up there. That little water thing down there. It's like this other blue color. And my heart rate's going back up. We're supposed to gain about another 300 meters in elevation in this section. So we're over 1,000 now for our day so far. We're sitting about 17 kilometers. And now it's like we're walking through this rock field. There's the trail markers. It's pretty sweet. You know you're on the right track. You're walking in a boulder field. The cool thing is with this handle, I can watch where I'm going, and it just keeps a nice steady picture. So, hope you guys are enjoying this epic view, because if you were here right now, man, your jaw would be dropping to the floor. It's just so pretty. And the rocks, they're so cool. So many different kinds. I'm gonna turn this off soon. We're coming up to a little bit of a peak to see if there's a view. Whew. I know my heart rate's getting up there. Whew. Can you see that beautiful waterfall across the way? And then that little lake that's tucked back there is called Victoria Lake. Look at the skyline. Peter's headed this way, so I'm gonna follow along. You guys, another little chance to see some views, because I know there are some coming up when we come up over this ridge soon. We should be back to be able to see Lake Ohara, which I didn't realize until Peter told me is in BC. I thought it was an Alberta hike, but apparently it's a BC hike. But I'm going to share it with people from Alberta. Going down. Clankety clank, you can hear all my stuff hanging off my pack, hitting the rocks. Wow. Gorgeous. Look at what's coming up. It's gonna be incredible. Look at that beauty. Oh, and look at all those rocks. Is that ever cool? See all those rocks down there? That is awesome. So, we hiked all the way across there, all the way across there, all the way into the back. And now we're coming around the front again. So it's been a super fantastic hike. Getting in trouble because I stopped to take more pictures. Can't help it. It's like you take a picture with your mind. And that's why we sat at the lake for so long. But like, when you see something like that, you have to take a picture. Okay, so we had climbed up there, which is Wee Waxy Gap. So like you're from down there, you go all the way up there. And then we went across that, and I can't even see it because it's like so sharp edge. I can't believe we did that. It's crazy. Keep going. So this has turned in a bit too like a scramble because there's snow and you can't cross in the regular paths. You have to scramble around these rocks. So I'm happy I have my helmet on. I've left it on. And I would recommend it for this hike, just to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Here I go. So we're going through these rocks and I just noticed that there's like fossils in the rocks. And there's this one here. It's so cool. All right. So this is Lake Obum. I think that's how it's pronounced. And we're just getting here. Looks pretty deserted. All Souls Prospect is that way. And we don't have enough time to really complete that today, and we're going to try to save that for if we ever come back out here. Plus, the conditions there say that it is not recommended to travel because of avalanche risk, and I can see there is a lot of snow back there. So, yeah. So we're just gonna hang out by this lake for a few minutes and then continue on. Okay, so I convinced Peter. He reluctantly agreed to climb up that little hill that I showed you in the picture, because when we got to the bottom, we found out that lake wasn't the lake we thought it was. That's another group that was at the lake earlier. But here it is. So now Peter will be happy. Need to turn around and head back.
Well, what's this one though? How much?
Okay, we're headed back down. I just love looking back to where you come from. So like we had to go around the side of that mountain, hug around the side of it to get back to where we were. And these rocks are really cool, lots of different colors, and the fossils were cool. It's a cool hike. We are 6 hours of hiking so far. Hey, we are back at the lake. It's right there. It's so gorgeous. We have to walk around the lake to get back to the road to walk all the way back to our car. So we didn't complete the All Souls Prospect. It wasn't where I thought it was. That was the lake we were looking for, which we went to quickly. And now we just have to walk around the perimeter of the lake to get back to the road. And we're gonna go past the lodge as well. So I'll show you guys that when we get there. I've never seen it. I wanna stay there. But this has been an amazing hike. Highly recommend it. It's worth the effort. Just another little beautiful waterfall. And a nice little bridge. But look at that! Oh my god, it's so pretty! Oh, this trail is to die for. Honestly. I just wish we were like camping up here. That would be the only better thing.
Just the walk around the lake.
The walk around the lake is beautiful though, you guys. One last final view. We are right back to where we began our true hike today. We were sitting right on that bench and we had a tea and we had a little breakfast, and then we headed up and we went up there and we went all the way back in there where there is like that big bowl of snow, and then we went like way back in behind up there and then came back down. The only thing we didn't do was the Souls Prospect. So it's been an amazing day.
Alright.
This has been one amazing hike. I definitely check it out, do the walk. It's a beautiful day and it's just been such an unforgettable hike. So many amazing parts to it. So now we walk back to the car, and our motivation is we have beer waiting for us. We have 4 kilometers to go. My legs are very tired. They're cramping. My feet are getting really, really sore. We are making a good pace though. We've passed like 2 or 3 groups. We tried to hitchhike with the ranger. She wouldn't let us. Shot down. That kind of sucked. But I really can't wait to get back to the car. My legs are toast. Like, they're done. We actually made it down to the car. That was the longest 11 kilometers. Oh my God, my feet, every muscle in my legs is just done. It was the most magical hike I've ever gone on. We did a total of 35 kilometers, 1,270 meters of elevation gain. And holy crap, man, what a day. Our moving time, like actually moving, 9 hours. We hiked for 9 hours. And we spent probably an hour at the lake. And then we went around to the other lakes, and it was just such a beautiful day, you guys. I really highly recommend it. You need gear, you need proper shoes, you need poles, air spray, you know, tons of water. We used all of our water. There is potable water up at the top though. And it's time for beer! Best hike.